Stage 57 comes with the crankshaft and this tapered collet. You'll also need many of the parts from previous issues, such as the cylinder head, the piston and the cylinder liner, and also the main crankcase assembly itself. The first thing to do is to push the crankshaft into the crankcase so that it goes through both sets of bearings inside. Just let that drop into there until the shaft comes through the other side of the bearings, like this. And then take the piston and connecting rod and note the small notch in the side of the piston rod. This notch needs to face the carburetor, so you can then just drop that into the cylinder like this, and then you need to, with some pliers, put the hole in the rod over the post on the crankshaft. And that's how it should look. You can then take the cylinder liner and fit this over the head of the piston. If this is a tight fit, you can put some oil around this liner to make it easier to get in. This notch here needs to be on the same side as this pin on the crankcase, so just fit that all the way in until the pin fits inside the notch like this. You can also put a small drop of oil on the bearing of the connecting rod while you have the oil out. Take the cylinder head assembly and these two shims from a previous issue. You may not have these cylinder head covers on yours. It depends whether you left them on or removed them at the earlier stage. It doesn't matter either way. Fit both the shims over this area around the glow plug here and press them over the ridge like this. You can put some oil in to hold them in place. You can then fit the cylinder head to the crankcase and cylinder. So just turn over the cylinder head carefully so that the shims stay in place, and place the opening of the cylinder head into the groove on the cylinder. Then you need 4 of the long hex screws from a previous issue to secure the cylinder head in place. Then tighten the 4 hex bolts in a cross pattern. You can then refit your cylinder head covers if you hadn't done so already. If you have refitted them, you can just slide them across like this and then fit in 2 hex bolts in the holes underneath. When you've got your cylinder head bolts in nice and tight, you can then close stage 57 by fitting this tapered collet to the crankshaft, and this just pushes up all the way to the bearing like this, and that completes stage 57.